Belonging in Utah is back, and we're picking up where we left off. Before March Madness, that is, spotlighting a historic Japanese church in downtown Salt Lake City. Jamie McGriff joins us with this story.
All right, today we are checking out the second part of a mini-series about the Japanese Church of Christ, hearing about one of the founders who helped to build the old Japantown that once stood in downtown Salt Lake. Every place of worship carries its own unique history. The Japanese Church of Christ in downtown Salt Lake City has quite a bit, since it's been around for 101 years. Lorraine Murakami Crouse is a lifelong member here. What stands out to you as being the long-standing presence with this church?
The people. I've known the Issei's, the first generations. They were our grandparents, and then our parents, who were the Nisei's. I don't know if you're aware, but the generations are Issei, Nisei, Sansei, which is Ichi, Ni, San is counting 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth generation is Yonsei. But I'm Sansei, third generation.
Crouse says the church started off with just a few Japanese railroad workers.
The church was actually founded in 1918, but even before that, the railroad workers that were here in Salt Lake City, they did worship informally, you know, in a home.
And over time, with the help of business-savvy individuals like this man, the church and the surrounding community transformed.
There was a labor agent, E.D. Hashimoto, who brought in the railroad workers and eventually the miners and the agricultural workers.
Hashimoto became very successful, recruiting laborers from Japan to build the railroads in the Mountain West. And thus the Japanese community in Salt Lake City grew.
And a lot of them, because of E.D. Hashimoto on South Temple, he had an import store as well that had Japanese food and merchandise, and so a lot of them lived around here.
Hashimoto's family is considered one of the founding families of this church. They're like its cornerstone. And speaking of cornerstone,
so a lot of buildings you'll see a date on the front, established whenever, and usually there's a little cavity behind the cornerstone with the time capsule in it. Since I grew up in this church, I've looked at that cornerstone because we go out there and have our pictures taken and everything, and I kept thinking, I wonder if there's a time capsule here.
we look into that question and follow that particular journey in the next Belonging in Utah segment. Jamie McGriff, KUTV 2 News.